Hello Tarot friends, this is Julia from Tree Flower Tarot, and this is kind of a walkthrough of the Mystical Moments Tarot, and kind of because it's a whole story. Okay. I got this deck in the beginning of December, and I did not remember ordering it when I received it, and I'm a very emotional person, and I buy things very much based on intuition. Of course, price and all of the logical things like, is this for me or something? But with tarot, most of the decks I buy, it's like I see it and I see a few cards and I don't want to see the whole deck. Because for me, it's like I get a very big hit emotionally. And usually I'm quite accurate enough in this system that I don't usually buy decks that I'm not going to get along with. I don't know, it just works. It's just the way I do this kind of things. And so, okay, I didn't remember it. And when I opened it, hello, I had just done, a video response to Sylvain about tarot options, not on options. And this was the first deck I ever got that had options for the emperor, like a male emperor and a female emperor. And I was like, what? Seriously? The first deck I get, it's just right after I say that I'm not going to buy decks, or that I don't appreciate decks that have options for that the author should commit. I mean, it was like, what? Why universe, you make me so hypocritical? But anyway, so I got the deck, and that already threw me off because I was very judgmental of it from the start. So I did a taming of the deck. And the taming of the deck is when I get the cards, I separate them, and I basically get the cards that I don't like to work for me. And this tarot had a whole process because I ended up changing lots of the cards. And I kind of made my own tarot because I switched some things around. So, long story short, this is just a walkthrough of my reordered Tarot of Mystical Moments. And I made it work for me, and now I like it. There's 5 extra cards, and they're out of the deck. Well, I got different ones, and I reordered. Anyway, okay, onto the cards. Fool, same Fool, and I really like this card. Makes me think of that monster that waits at the weighing of the ceremony, weighing of the heart ceremony in Egyptian mythology. The hippo or croc waiting to devour you. Magician. Lovely. And even though I was kind of mad at this deck, there were lots of cards that I really enjoyed from the start. Naturally, some that I had to work with, and eventually, but I say like it was a big task, but it wasn't. This card has really some really cool cards. I like it a lot now, especially. High Priestess. This is one of the cards that I changed. The Empress I did not like very much. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. This is my new Empress. And I'm also doing this walkthrough just so I can mix up the deck and I don't forget the order I put them in. But anyway, this was the original Empress. I thought she was a little too young, and with the baby thing, I didn't care for it too much. This King of Pentacles, I didn't care for it as King of Pentacles. my new Empress. It's perfect, you know. She's bright, sunny. She has a crown of city she upholds. This was one of the cards that had an alternative, and I don't know why, because this Emperor is perfect, you know. Why give me a male version? It's unnecessary. I love this Emperor. The idea of a power influencing lots of people around, you know, with strings of power. I love it. Haha! This is my new Hierophant, and originally it was the Devil. And this is one of the cards that when I changed it, it made me love the deck, because, you know, I like the idea of the Hierophant going into the depths and seeing other worlds and bringing it down to earth, you know, and the whole mushroom thing and the spider, you know, giving death and showing the order of the universe with its webs. I don't know, I really dig it as the Hierophant now. And as a Devil, I was like, yeah, but now, yeah, this card is cool. The Lovers. I love this card from the beginning. So sweet. The Chariot. This Chariot it reminded me of the Wooden Tarot. It also has a snail as a chariot, and I like this image. And, you know, it carries its whole home with it, and the Chariot is kind of like that, you know, going forth in the idea of playing with speed. It's cool. Strength, great. You know, it makes me think that she can do some mischief, you know, but she's still so cool. Yeah, powerful, strong, and can tame the animals. It's just I love this Hermit card. You know, the idea of being the one in the dark, to shine the light into the darkest places, you know. Great card. Wheel of Fortune, one of the cards that made me buy the deck. I really like this. Makes me think of all the engines inside ourselves and things that ultimately come up as a feeling, as an action, and how all of this works in the world to make things move. And movement. Yeah, cool card. Justice. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, whatever. You know, justice makes civilization possible. So there's another meaning. So yeah. Hanged Man, love the card. You know, the idea of lying down in the field of flowers, looking at the clouds pass by and dreaming of the world when you're, you know, young and you do this kind of stuff. You know, nowadays I'd be like, oh my God, there's bugs here. The grass is giving me allergies. But I love this card. Yeah, it's cool. It's pretty. It's nice. Death card. Yes. Beautiful. Poetic. The Temperance. Yeah, I had to work with it a little bit, you know, but yeah, I get it. Okay. It's fine. Another one that I changed. My new Devil. And it used to be the King of Cups. And now it's my Devil card because, you know, it made me think of Odysseus going through the gorges or something, you know, like through the monsters. He had to go through the sea. And it was one of the last adventures he had. And it made me think of the treacherous things that nature throws at you that you have to overcome. And that is also the mind and emotion. And how Odysseus had to learn that all through his journey. And the Devil, with that image, just, yeah, now I really love this card. much better than the other devil. You know, he's happier as Hierophant. Oh my God, I'm so... Okay. Tower. Yeah, great card. Star. Yay, I love this card. It's so fairy tale, Arabian Nights, kind of the violet and the stars and mystical, and yay, I love it. The moon. Yeah, I really like this card. You know, things from the deep rising up with the tides. And yeah, it's fun. I like it. The influence of the waters. I have a fox. Is it a friend? Is it a foe? What the fox say? The sun. I love this card, especially because I love swallows. I love swallows. And any deck that has a swallow is like, I want it. I automatically want it. And it's happy and bright and yay, I love it. Judgment. It's okay. I like it, yeah. The world, cool. Aha, and the Ace of Swords. I like this card. It's pretty cool, you know, opening the doors of knowledge. Yeah. Two of Swords. Yeah, cool. Thinking about, you know, different things to do. It works, okay. The two birds discussing, you know, two ideas discussing. Here, yeah, works, okay. This is another thing that I changed. This is my new Three of Swords. It used to be the Three of Wands, now it's the Three of Swords. And this, I thought, worked because there's a different way to see the Three of Swords other than, you know, the piercing of the heart, you know, when heartache and that kind of thing. It can also be the forming of an idea, because, you know, 3 is the first geometric form, you know, that you can make, and it's the coming to be of an idea, because swords, air. And I thought this card worked perfectly for this, because, you know, it's from the book, is blossoming a new way of thinking, and I think for me it's makes a lot of sense, and it's one of the interpretations of the Three of Swords that I like better, and then I usually use it with Marseille, because to me it makes sense numerologically. So yeah, now I really like this card, my new Three of Swords. Four of Swords, yeah, perfect. Dreaming, resting. My new Five of Swords. I didn't like this card as the Five of Wands, because to me, Five of Wands, it's lots of fiery discussion and battle, and this was way too peaceful for me to be the Five of Wands. So it's my new Five of Swords, because it's kind of the same thing, Victor, but in the realm of the mind. So chess playing, yeah, strategy, it makes sense to me. Six of Swords. Yeah, cool. You're looking down at the earth and you're looking up at the sky. Six, balance. Seven of Swords, great. You know, she's just the snake thinking, you know, the instinct to think of yourself. Swallows, oh, I love them. So yeah, great. Seven of Swords. Eight of Swords, great. You know, it's open. He can come out, but he's trapped. Yeah. Easy to read. Nine of Swords. I love this. I love this so much because, you know, sometimes you can feel things. I'm in your skin, you know, your skin is with the anguish, you know, it's in your body and you can feel it. So this idea, very cool for the Nine of Swords. And Ten of Swords, oh, perfect. You know, the falling of the tyrant. Page of Swords, yeah, pretty cool. Knight of Swords, seeking, learning, yeah. Aha! This is my new Queen of Swords, and I had to work a lot at this to make this work, but in the end I thought, you know, she's sewing ideas together, and to me she's, you know, because the Queen of Swords is very scientific and clear-headed. For me, you know, she's science, and I made it work because she's sewing the ideas together. Anyway, so yeah, my new Queen of Swords used to be the king, and my King of Swords is the option that she gave, and I really like this card. You know, first swallow, so points. And the whole Japanese samurai thing with the King of Swords makes a lot of sense. He's balanced in his ideas. Yeah, works. Sure. Ace of Cups. Great. Two of Cups. I love this card. Great. Sharing of the heart. Sharing of the waters. Three of Cups. This card makes me laugh because at first I was like, man, this is a weird job. I thought their faces were so weird with the collage, but then it just made me laugh because it made me think of, you know, like three ants. They're kind of funny and weird, and yeah, now I love this card. It makes me bright. Four of Cups. Yeah. You know, shading yourself from too much. Yeah, works. Five of Cups. Great. Because even though the waters have spilled, you know, there are still flowers in the waters. So it's perfect for that Rider Waite image, you know, the three cups and dripping and the two still there. So you still have love to go on. And the five is very purifying. So it has to spill to renew. Six of Cups. Yeah. Childhood. Happy memories. You know, someone like she's looking at the scene, she's remembering. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's pretty. You know, choosing and seeing different things. You know, the Seven Cups with different destinies, you can say. Different destinies with the stars. Yeah, great. Eight of Cups. This is one that I only understood after I read the guidebook. And this is usually how I use guidebooks. You know, if I'm stuck on a card, I go to it. And most of the times it helps me, guidebook, get through the card. And here she's leaving behind the path that she knows, you know, she describes in the book. So yeah, I made it work. Nine of Cups, great card. Bourgeoisie, prosperous, commerce, happy lives. Great. And the Ten of Cups. I love this card so much. It's so pretty. Because, you know, they're happy and fertile and with a fish, you know, underneath. And above, it's the rainbow. So with the water particles and the light. So pretty. Ah, Page of Cups. Great. Great card. A little happy fish. Knight of Cups. I love this card as well. You know, the artist plucking at the strings of the heart. You know, ooh, great. Delicate, beautiful. Queen of Cups. And King of Cups was one of the choices. I thought, you know, they look good together. Okay. You know, he's deep and turbulent and traveling the waters of emotion. Yeah, it works. I think I used the other one. I think there was an option. A female option, I think. But I used it elsewhere. This is my new Ace of Wands. Used to be the Queen. For me, she was not radiant enough. This is too dark of a card to be the Queen of Wands. You know, I want her on a throne, you know, with fiery sunlight behind her, you know. But here she's at night, she's still starting. So I thought it was the perfect Ace of Wands. So my new Ace of Wands. Two of Wands, looking at the world, dreaming. Three of Wands, ready to conquer the world and go forth. Four of Wands, the happy home. You know, you worked a lot to get your house together and you decorate it and you love it and you dance in the rooftop. Yeah, great. Beginning of the journey. Another card I changed. This is my new Five of Wands. It used to, so I swapped the fives. To me, this is the new, a better Five of Wands because, you know, the fiery arguments that leave you broken and hurting in some ways. But I thought this lovers' quarrels kind of would be a better representation of the fire of the of the changing, purifying fire of the Five of Wands. So yeah, Six of Wands, it's great. She's riding a hummingbird. What's not to like? I love it. Seven of Wands. At first I was like, what is this dude doing in the middle of such a, you know, female-centered kind of deck and proposal of a deck? But I don't know, he he grew on me. So now I like him. The Eight of Wands, yeah, flying through the skies, lots of energy, you know, heating up the balloons or umbrellas, and you're rising. Nine of Wands, great. Nine of Wands. In preparation for this initiation, you have done all this work with the shrubbery and you are ready to take on the responsibility of the rose, you know, what is born, and that's the Ten of Wands. Now you have the burden of all of this beauty and life sprouting forth in your garden. Great cards. Page of Wands. Yeah, great. He's an explorer. Cool. Toucan. I love toucans. We have toucans here, but they're black and orange. The beaks are black, you know. They're so cool. Knight of Wands, great. Daredevil, going through hoops. Yeah, lots of energy. Aha, my new Queen of Wands. This is much better representation of the Queen of Wands because she's radiant, she's powerful, you know, she's wearing red, she has a red rose behind her, and she has a rod with power flowing from it. Much better for the idea of the Queen. King of Wands, yeah, sure, he works. Now the Pentacles. Very pretty. You know, the seed. It's cool. Two of Pentacles, great, balancing. Three of Pentacles, also great, you know, building a project here. Four of Pentacles, very cool as well. You know, you're protecting your property. You're closed for protection, you know, for solidity, and sometimes that's necessary. Well, it's not. That is necessary, right? Although not all of balance. Because from that closing off, you have those that are left outside. So she's locked in her loneliness, in the idea of the outsider. Locked inside oneself. Great card. Aha, my new six? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Used to be the other alternative for the Emperor. My new Six of Pentacles, much better, in my opinion, because, you know, he can be seen as this person of authority and power that I can see as someone balanced, that contributes and makes prosperous the world around him. So he's balanced. Six, much better. Seven. Okay, it's growing. Eight of Pentacles, perfect. I love this card. It's like she's working on her rebirth, you know, of the idea of the butterfly rebirth, and she's working on this. It's a beautiful card. Nine of Pentacles. She's cool. Love it. And the Ten of Pentacles. What a happy, fulfilled life. A family. Very nice. Page of Pentacles. Ready to go forth and explore. Knight. You know, she's going at the speed of a growing bush. But that's the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, I like her very much. Very much. She has the hairs, and you know, the look on her face, I love. You know, of a woman holding up the ones around her, her loved ones, and the land, and being proud of that. It's all things that are beautiful for a Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. So yeah, now the cards that I left out were the Empress that I thought was way too young and I didn't find another place for her. All these cards were like that, you know. The Hierophant, I like the card, but it didn't find a place. I preferred the other one. The Queen of Swords, I also liked her a lot, but I prefer the other one. Six of Pentacles, I did not like this image for the Six of Pentacles. It's like they're gossiping or something. It's not very balanced. I don't like it. And this card, I just hate. It's a, what? I hate it. I hate it with a passion. It's the only card in the deck that made me think of this, but okay, I have gone on for long enough. That's my reordered tarot of mystical moments. Thank you. Bye.